Next week, because of the nature of not having the resources that we need, we will have to initiate layoff notices at the Oregon Department of Transportation.
Now at 6, ODOT staring down hundreds of job cuts after lawmakers failed to pass a transportation funding bill. Agency saying Oregonians will soon experience a less reliable transportation system.
Katu's Vasily Varlamos is live in Salem now. Now that the session is over, Vasily, what can be done?
Yeah, right. Governor Kotek could call lawmakers back to Salem for a special session. She did float this idea during a news conference on Saturday. All session long, lawmakers and agency leaders warned of dire consequences if a transportation package fails to pass. In February, ODOT Director Chris Strickler told K2 News that this budget hole has been building for several years and the funding needed is vital to keep some services going.
What we've seen is we've now reached a point to where anything that we do to reduce our level of service is actually going to be seen and felt by Oregonians.
But lawmakers failed to get a transportation funding bill across the finish line, and now the agency faces deep cuts. An ODOT spokesperson said in a statement that by the end of July, hundreds of positions will no longer be at ODOT. The agency is using vacancy savings wherever possible in order to minimize the number of layoffs, but will still lose hundreds of current hardworking employees. Governor Kotek is able to call lawmakers back for a special session to address new revenue options for ODOT, which she teased she may do soon on Saturday.
Lawmakers, your work is not done, and we have to get back together and figure it out.
A special session would give lawmakers a second opportunity to carve out more funding for the ailing agency. Former Oregon lawmaker Betsy Johnson says from her perspective, lawmakers need to have more give and take with the public if they get another shot at a transportation bill in a special session.
Now, there was a lot of press given to the fact that the committee was out on the road and they were doing all of these listening sessions, but there was no real process to negotiate the details of the bill as I observed it from the outside.
Now, Governor Kotek has not confirmed whether or not she intends to call a special session. Johnson recommends that if she does, she give lawmakers a few weeks to cool off after a contentious 2025 regular session. Live in Salem, Vasily Varlamos, K2 News.
Vasily